Thank you, Chair, and nice to see you again, Stephen. Thank you for your presentation, extremely important. Earlier in the hour, we had the department sharing some information, and something that hit me really hard, and I guess one should know, but when you hear the numbers, it's scary. 94% of the people being served today are modern day veterans. So I know they're dying off the World War I, World War II, and Korean War, but it's so hard to listen to that and see numbers so big. Uh, Stephen, I can't say enough for the work that Legion members and the Legion itself does to help veterans and their families and to help communities. They're out there all the time supporting and finding ways. It's simple as helping someone fill in an application or whatnot. It's just outstanding. But one area I noticed, and many Legion members will share with me, is it's difficult to bring in more modern day veterans to the Legion. Maybe you could talk about that a little bit, because the vision plan that we've brought forward talks about how do we bring Afghan veterans and recognize them? How do we bring more recognition of women participation, of LGBTQ2 members, the indigenous peoples? What could you share with us about how we can, what are we doing, what are you doing, and what can we do to continue that recognition?
Thanks, Mr. Sampson. Yes, back in 2014, the Legion undertook a review that indicated that although a number of Canadians would like to participate or become members of the Legion, especially those younger veterans, they felt that they didn't have time. They had family responsibilities and weren't of the stage in either their career or their personal life that they would be able to commit time. But that doesn't stop the Legion from reaching out. When the war in Afghanistan ended, back in 2015, we held a Welcome Home campaign. Every Legion branch across the country reached out to veterans of the war in Afghanistan to welcome them to the community, to welcome them to the branch. And we had, over that 1 week period, 9,000 veterans from the war in Afghanistan come out to the Legion to see what the Legion can offer. And even if you have a need, it doesn't mean you have to be a Legion member to receive the assistance that the Legion can provide. So we have to continue to engage, continue to do outreach to individuals, as I said, in areas where they're familiar with. We have to take remembrance to them. We have to take the message to them to hopefully draw them in to be able to provide the recognition and support that they need.
Thank you very much for that information, Stephen. That's really important, because 9,000 is just about 25% of the 40,000 that participated in the Afghan war. And that's a major. And I see Legions going out and trying to bring those individuals in more active, if you want, in the Legions. And I thank you for that work and that important celebration that you brought to the table in 2015. I hear some Afghan veterans, because of course only March 31st was the 7th year end of the Afghan war, and some of them still feel that the cenotaphs and the memorials don't recognize their dates and service of peace, if you want. Are you hearing that, and what do you see could be a solution to that? Because I know I have a number of veterans that are saying that they're not being recognized like they should. What could you suggest?
Yes, hearing the same thing. And that should never be. We have to make sure that service is recognized. And something as simple as placing dates on a community war memorial will go a long way to showing those who had served in Afghanistan that we really do care what they did, and we want to recognize that. Now, that's, as you know, those dates were added to the National War Memorial, something we've encouraged Legion branches across the country. If they have a Legion-owned memorial, please add those dates on. If it's not a Legion-owned memorial, talk to the town, the municipality. They should be recognized. We can't forget them.
So well said. Thank you very much for that, Stephen. A quick question. I know I'm at the end of my question. How can we apply Afghan veterans' lens to policy and decision making?
Very, very brief answer, please.
Make sure that you engage them in that decision making process.
Bravo.
That was nice and brief. Thank you.